Hi, and let's start again. Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Haven't done much for about 3 weeks. Still got a bit of a cough, so I might cough and splutter through this and have to do a bit of editing, but let's hope I can get through most of it. So a few weeks ago, I talked about some whole pile of cameras that I got given to me, and some I was going to sell and some maybe keep and all that sort of stuff. I have sold one of them at this stage and got another potential sale for another one. The little Sony CyberShot one, I sold that, and so I haven't had a chance to do a review on that, but I found out that in comparing that to the one I'm going to talk to you about today, which is this one here, the Canon G15, I actually decided I liked the Canon G15 rather than the Sony CyberShot one that I had last week. So I'm going to talk to you about the Canon G15. It's a beautiful little camera. A beautiful little camera, and quite compact. Have a look at it. It's a 12 megapixel camera. It's still got the plastic on the back here. This has hardly been used, this camera. And what I really like about, well, I'll talk to you a bit more about it, but it's 12 megapixel, came out in about 2012, I think. And so I'll just share with you some of the key specifications. 12 megapixel, I think I said. It's got a Canon CMOS sensor, a 28 to 140 millimeter equivalent zoom lens, f1.8 to f2.8 lens, 4-stop intelligent image stabilization. ISO varies between 80 to 12,800. Yeah, 12,800. It's got a fixed screen, optical viewfinder as well to complement the screen. Has got raw format recording, and probably not a lot more I can tell you about. I could probably say, if you're interested in the movie side of things, full HD movie recording at a frame rate of 24 frames per second and stereo sound from the built-in microphone, and also has a dedicated movie record button. See this red button back here? Just put my finger alongside of it there. Sorry, this one here. It's a red recording button, so when you're in the middle, you can be out taking stills, and then you think, I'll do some video. So you just press the red button and then press it to stop the recording, and it's just seamless. You just do it like that. And it's got an optical viewfinder, and I tend to like to use that more than the screen here, because you're in bright sunlight, you can't see it sometimes, but it's not too bad. And so what I like about it is it's got that feel as an older camera, but it's also got newer technology, being the digital technology. It's got a beautiful build, this particular camera. So I took it today to visit a friend. Well, I didn't take it with me to visit him, but I visit a friend usually once a week in a nursing home. And there's this duck pond nearby, which I've been to a few times before with the family. And I took him a few weeks ago, and we took a few photos there. But it's near the River Torrens in Adelaide, down towards where the Torrens runs into the ocean, down in between Henley Beach and West Beach. And it's a nice area. They are remodelling the whole place, and it's not as good as how it used to be, in my opinion, because there's a lot of concrete, and they're planting things up, so it's all in a new stage. They're still developing things there, but it'll probably be quite good. There are still quite a few birds there. So I took some shots walking around where the various duck ponds are, and then I went for a walk up the steps to get over to the other side where the actual River Torrens comes down through the Adelaide Hills and comes out and empties into the sea. And that is, and they call that Breakout Creek in that particular spot there. And so I just took a few still photos and a bit of video of what's going on down there. And so I'm going, at the end of this, you're going to see quite a few photos I've taken, still photos taken with this camera, and also a bit of video. The stabilization on the video is not all that great, in my opinion. My phone is a lot steadier than using this type. But if you had the camera on a tripod, the video is actually quite good. And of course, when you're out in the wind, it picks up all the wind noises. It's a great little camera, but I bought another one a few years ago, which is a 16 megapixel camera, a similar size to this one, which I actually like better. And I'll put a link to the review I did on that one, or part of the review I did on that one, SX170, I think it is, a Canon. And I actually prefer that one to this one in some ways, but on the other hand, this is a really good, nice little camera too. So I'm going to keep this one. I'm not going to sell this to anyone. And it's in mint condition and does a good job. And it really looks like, and you feel like you're an actual photographer when you're out taking it around. So we're going to swap over now. I'm going to segue into the some video and some still shots, and then maybe we'll sign off at the end. So let me know what you think, whether you've got one of these cameras. It's a nice little camera and a beautiful, nice little finish to it, and well built. Feels quite heavy, but quite small. I mean, you can see there's my hand there, and it fits pretty much in your hand. The Sony one that I sold was even smaller than this, but I like this better than what I did the Sony. So there you go. I'm just perhaps, oh, I forgot to mention one thing. I'm just going to turn this on. It's an on-off switch here. One of the things is that you've got a beautiful little, I don't know whether I showed you this in the last video, but up here there's a beautiful little exposure compensation dial. You can just wind your f-stops back, minus or plus, to suit yourself, and you've got all the full complement of settings up on the top there, like an ordinary digital SLR. And but the other good thing, it does have a little built-in flash, which if we pop this up, there's a little flash comes up. See the flash there? And that's a nice little flash, nice little point. But you've also got a hot shoe here and there, and I'll show you what you can do. You can actually, my where is it? Got it here. My Canon 430EX that I use on my Canon 700D, and that actually fits on the top of this and actually works and talks to the camera, and the camera talks to the flash. So I just put this on here now. I'll just sit back down here. Just slide it on. I'll just leave the camera set in the P position and turn the flash on. Now the flash is building up. And I'm going to take a shot, see what happens. The flash should go off. There you go. What did I get on here? Let's have a look and see. Oh, I didn't have it pointed. Oh, yeah, I can see the camera there. I might actually zoom in on the camera. Just going to go like that now. See what we got. Yeah, the flash came out okay. Go down here. But it works. It does give you, and you can actually have some flash compensation on the camera too. Let's see what happens here. Oops, wrong button. That's looking down the other end there of my room here with all the junk in it. So it works fine, the flash. And so that's a little bit of a bonus. Not that you'd ever probably really be wandering around with this flash on your camera doing some sort of candid photography, because people are you're gonna stand out like a sore toe, aren't you, if you walk around like that. But it's just a nice little touch. You can put this thing on it and it'll talk to it and it'll take photos. That makes really good exposure, that there. So there you go. We're going to segue, as I said, into the actual photos now that I've taken today, and we'll see how we go. Like if you like, subscribe if you wish, comment if you want to. If you've got one, tell me your experience of it. And thanks for watching.